Probably the weirdest area formula is that of a trapezoid, out of the more common shapes that we look at the high school level at least. The trapezoid formula stems from a similar discussion to what we discussed in our triangles video. In the triangles video, we said that two triangles put together could form a parallelogram, and then we made sense of that formula to figure out the triangle formula. The exact same thing can be done for a trapezoid. It's just that the parallelogram is a little bit wonkier looking. We see here two trapezoids. These are actually the same trapezoid rotated. And what that means is that we have a little length up here of, let's say, A. That would be the same as this little length down here. This length at the bottom here, let's call it B, would be the same as this length up here. And so for our parallelogram, let's call it big B for the base of the parallelogram, it's going to be just B plus A. Now we have a height that we can draw in. We don't need to know what it is exactly, we just need to know that's H. This height would be the same height for both the trapezoids and for the parallelogram. If we wanted to find the area of the parallelogram, well, that would just be our base of our parallelogram times our height, but that's actually going to be the same thing as A plus B times our height. Notice that A plus B would be the total length, the total base length of that parallelogram, because we put both pieces together. So B plus A, all times the height, would give me the area of the whole parallelogram. So for that given trapezoid, if I wanted to just look at, let's say this one, just since I've got the height marked in the other one, if I wanted to find the area of just the trapezoid, we'll just call it an area of T, the area of the trapezoid is half the area of the whole thing. So the area of the trapezoid is half A plus B times H. And if you're familiar with the area of a trapezoid, you'll see that we've just come up with that formula based on the diagram above. This is why it works the way that it does. Now notice that if we do take out this other thing here, A and B are really the two different bases of that particular trapezoid. It's the bottom and the top, kind of. And that height is still the same value that we were working with before. So in order to find the area of a trapezoid, we just go with this basic formula here. And that's kind of really a proper proof of how that's created and how that's used. So then, just as a quick example, let's say we had this trapezoid here, very nicely drawn. Let's say we had a height here of 3, a width of 4 at the top, and a width of, 7 at the bottom. We would do 1/2 for the area, let's say the area, 1/2 of our bases added together, times our height. We'll be a little sad here because the 1/2 is not going to work out well with all the odd numbers. This is 1/2 times 11 times 3. And so this is going to be 1/2 of 33. And so I know that a half of 32 would be 16. So this is going to be 16.5.